Alright, we are done with Kingdom of Shadows, and we are back on the Brotherhood train. I'm glad to be back on it. I enjoy playing these Brotherhood decks. So here we have the Lannister Brotherhood without banners deck, and you can see this one has a very high amount of neutral cards. 2/3 of the deck is neutral cards. Look at all these neutral characters. It's wonderful. Isn't it great? So we have a lot of these standard ones, the Angie, Begging Brother, Barrack, Bronzion Royce, all that good stuff. I do have the most devout. They're still in here. This could also be like one copy of the core Jaime Lannister. Doesn't have to be these guys, but they're okay. And who's the other one? Masked Raider. Yeah, one copy of him. And that's still to go with Statue of Baelor, which is still pretty dank. Since we're the Lannister Brotherhood, I mean, this has to be a Frey deck. So we have Walder in the Freys, and I think... Oh, I don't know where he went, but I thought at one point I actually had a copy of Black Walder in here. Maybe he'll come back in at some point. But we also have the Lannister Frey character, Genna Frey. So you have one extra Frey. Let's see. Yeah. What was I going to say? I have totally lost the plot here. But basically, there's a lot of standard Brotherhood stuff. I still have the trade routes. You can go with Flea Bottom here. I think trade routes is just more reliable. I don't think Flea Bottom is really that good, because there's only one card that's really good with it, which is the Hound. And like, it is a good combo if you can go Goldmine, Flea Bottom, Hound, but you have to draw all three of those, and it has to not get disrupted or anything. And trade routes is just more reliable and better value. And since your economy is not quite as good when you're using a bunch of neutral cards, I think trade routes is still pretty good. We do have Lion Star, though. I'm trying out this 2 copies of Lion Star with 2 Hounds and 3 Painted Dogs, which I think can be decent. We're giving it a try and seeing what it does. It's been okay so far. I haven't regretted having it around, especially since we also have Tyrion Lannister, who also combos with those cards. Some Lannister gaining gold stuff there. So we've got our bodyguards and our milks, and sort of the biggest meme of the deck is the Walk of Atonement. This is an event that I've been wanting to find a chance to use ever since it came out, because it has the potential to be really powerful, but it's just hard to set it up. I think maybe this is the deck for it, because we have a bunch of renown, and we can give stuff more renown with our agenda. So one thing you can do, which I had pulled off in one game so far, is you can give a Frey character renown, and then you can use it in 3 challenges. How did I get 3 challenges with this guy? Oh yeah, you attack with Walder, you stand Walder with the Statue of Baelor, you attack with Walder again, and then you attack with like the Frey Lordling itself. And you get 3 renowns, and then you can do a 3-card Walk of Atonement. And that was super dank. It's not... That's like an ideal scenario, but if you can pull this off with even 2 cards, opponent discards 2 and you draw 2 is pretty good if you can do it. So I think it's something I'm just giving a shot to. And we have a very straightforward standard plot deck. The Confiscation is a flex spot. This could be something different. It could be like Forced March. You could even do the First Snow of Winter if you wanted, although I still think First Snow is not great when you have cards like Begging Brother or Frey Lordling in your deck. But it could be different stuff. I don't know, I prefer Confiscation. It's like the most reliable to me. I keep going through the list and trying to think of, well, what am I going to put in this spot? And I always just come back to Confiscation. As long as there's no other way to deal with milk, then I always like having Confiscation around. I mean, in decks that have, you know, cards that really care about getting milks, like Beric Dondarrion or Walder Frey. Walder Frey is not that good when he gets milked. 6 cost, 3 strength character. Oh, perfect timing. Let's see what we get here. Damn it, it's Greyjoy, but at least it's green sight. It's not like Crossing or Prince that was promised. Well, this is definitely going to be the setup. Do we set up Tyrion or Thoros? We're setting up a Great Hall. I guess Tyrion? I don't know. That could probably go either way. Corpse Lake, that makes sense. Acolyte of the Waves, Lord's Port Shipwright, Shadow card. One thing I like about Greyjoy, they are very reliable on at the gates. That is always their opener. Alright, so he started with no economy and he got a Gates of the Moon from his at the gates. So that makes me very hopeful that he isn't going to use big characters like Balon or Euron and stuff like that. Andric versus Rose Road. That's pretty good for me. Does decide to discard them. Do I want to milk this thing just so it can't kneel a Great Hall? Probably not. Let's see if he wants to kneel the other Great Hall with this Lordsport shipwright. I'm going to wait to see if he wants to do that. Well, it doesn't look like he's going to do it. Fine by me. So we can get a 0 gold most devout, and then we can go, what, 2, 1? No. Go 1, 3, Mance. Can do that. I want to get the gold mine into play, but getting another character is still just better. Kind of need one more gold to really do that. The Shadows card that I'm scared of is Nighttime Marauders. I guess if Nighttime Marauders comes out and hits 5, it's not great for me. That could actually be kind of bad. But 5 is a really weird number to hit with Nighttime Marauders. So I should be safe from that, and any other number is not a big deal, given what I have in hand at the moment. Baelor Black Tide. Sure. There's the milk, just like I said. Of course, the joke's on him. I don't have anything in my hand to spend Tyrion gold on. So go right ahead and play that milk, buddy. And he kneels the Hollow Hill, which makes sense. Well, looks like I'm getting 3 challenges. This is a good start, as far as such things go. He used a duplicate, really? That's fine by me. Choosing to use a duplicate instead of your Acolyte of the Waves. Pay the Iron Price. Interesting card to use. How do they get this back if they win it unopposed? And they have to pay 1? I kind of want to go first again, so I think I'm just going to play Confiscation for the initiative. But, I mean, it's Greyjoy. He's going to do Forced March. So let's just do At the Gates. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that. But, I mean, who seriously plays trading with the Pintoshi? Friggin' got me on that one. It's still okay to go second since I have milk in hand. So if he plays anything obnoxious, I can milk it. I already got all my Great Halls. I guess I have to get Gates of the Moon now. Angai the Archer. Probably discard that. Hey, there's my Lion Star. Now I need a card that combos with it. Did not use his Great Hall on his Asha. Now he's kneeling it. Okay, that makes sense. So who am I going to milk? Asha or Euron? Probably Asha. I think I can also go Valar Morghulis here. If we're going to do that, then we want Thoros to be available. Cycle Yenna, which doesn't seem great right now. Do we want to play this Rose Road? Maybe. Let's play this. Oh, he knelt it. Sure. Again, unbeknownst to him, I have no cards that combo with it in my hand. I mean, Greyjoy doesn't play Political Disaster, do they? But the thing is, I might want to hold this just to block Intrigue Claim. Like, I have way more money than I'm going to need, so I think I'm going to hold it for that purpose right now. I don't want to play Lim if I'm going to Valar Morghulis. Yeah, let's just pass. Let's give Mance Insight, probably. And it's not like he's going to not attack. He's definitely going to attack, so I'll be able to attack and get my Insight. Like, if he just passes, then I can do Intrigue with everything and get the Renowns and the Insight. Zero gold is good, so I don't have to worry about We Do Not Sow. So I don't have to, like, worry that Euron's gonna discard and steal. Well, I don't know. These are all just economy locations, but still. Let's kill this guy. Alright. Just a gold road, that's fine. Not gold road, rose road, whatever that thing's called. Do I want to defend this? Defend and do Intrigue? Or unopposed and get 3 challenges? Military doesn't matter. Yeah, we don't need to defend it. Because if I defend it, he won't have any power on his faction card. This way, whenever I do my power, I just get 1 back off of him. So it's kind of an even trade. I think I come out ahead. Let's get that Drowned God Fanatic or Risen from the Sea. This can go badly if he has Drowned God Fanatic and Risen from the Sea. Seized by the Guard. That's a really random card to be playing. Oh no, I guess I don't even need to Valar, really. If I look at this board, I mean, how much better is his board than mine, really, while Asha has that milk on her? Not that much better, if any. Yeah. Let's just go big on him. How about that? I think that's better than playing Valar. Let's just go big on him. Let's flex on him. Play trading with the Pintoshi. Ha! You think that's a lot of gold? That's nothing. Wait till you see this trade routes. Oh no, he has it too. That's funny. Alright, but there's no 6-cost characters in my discard. He's going to discard those painted dogs, I would assume. That's pretty unfortunate. So actually, no cards. I guess he can get the Walk of Atonement if he brings out the Nighttime Marauders, assuming that's what's in Shadows. Alright, so it's good we didn't Valar, because we waited for this guy. You got a dupe, which is unfortunate, but it's on the Milk character. Well, that was not a very good trade routes. We have another bodyguard, so we might as well play this guy. Play this dude, because he doesn't care about Valar. Guess we can just cycle this Rose Road at this point. So what? Gold Road, Walk of Atonement, Limb? Not Gold Road, Gold Mine, whatever that thing's called. Just trying to decide if I want to play these guys, the Most Devout. I think I'll play him, because I think it's going to kind of force him to use Morghulis, which I know that he doesn't want to. But I think if I just flood all these gigantic characters, he's going to have to do it. And we'll probably give, I guess, this guy insight. Now, what can that Balon steal? Yenna? Probably be the best thing it could steal. Which, I mean, that's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Nighttime Raid, that's actually really annoying. Mass stealth on his dudes. Still doing military. Is he going to use his stealth for this? Actually, looking at this board, maybe I should have given the Most Devout Renown. Then I'd have 5 Renowns. I'm already at 9 power. That's another thing with this type of deck, these Brotherhood decks. You can and the way that I've put it together, you can get so much Renown out sometimes. It's like the old Tyrell decks. This seems wrong. Why is he doing this? Does he have, like, Put to the Torch or something? Strength 16. Well, if he does, I can't stop it, so. Damn. That was a misplay on my part. I was not supposed to defend it with Thoros, because I could have used Thoros' ability to cancel that. It also blows, because that was my Walk of Atonement guy. The Walk of Atonement is not that good now that he's down to only 1 card in hand. Pillaged another Painted Dogs. That's really crappy. Why is this fact? Oh, he nails it for green sight. So Balon can't use his ability anyways. It's pretty good. Please use this duplicate. Are you serious? Well, I'm doing Morghulis now. Now that he did that, that wasn't very smart. Oh, got the Risen. He's not going to be very happy. If he's smart, he knows I'm going to Valar here. But what's he going to do about it? Watch him play Return to the Fields. I guess I'm not going to play Walk of Atonement. Because his hand is empty. It's goofy. Get some painted dogs. Go with that Lion Star. Maybe he'll do the classic thing of playing Counting Coppers and trying to draw Risen from the Sea. Or that. It's another thing that I kind of figured he might try. Let's see if he draws it. I think if he doesn't top deck Risen from the Sea on his plot, he's pretty dead. And he might be dead anyways. Did he trigger Valar Morghulis first? Why did he do that? He chose to put Valar first before his plot of drawing 2. Okay then. Well, I think I won this game. Pretty amusing when Greyjoy is the one that gets full clear by Valar, and Lannister Brotherhood is the one that keeps 4 characters. Pretty amusing, I have to say. Yep. Well, normally I would say derp, that's a dumb way to win, but he's playing Greyjoy, so 0 sympathy. 6 power on that Corpse Lake, though. That thing did do some work. He stacked up a lot of power on it. Yeah, that was a dumb misplay letting him use Put to the Sword on Mance. Like, there's no reason I should have let him do that. I should have just defended it with Mance, and then I could use Thoros to cancel it. Although it's also arguable that it was good to just let him do it, since I ended up winning with Valar anyways. Well, get out, I guess. Get out, Greyjoy. This faction, who says this faction is good? This faction sucks. You lost to a Walder Frey deck. How did that happen?